Jesus went out with his disciples into the villages of Caesarea Philippi. As he was praying alone on the way, he asked his disciples, saying, "Who do men say that I am?" They told him, "Some say John the Baptizer, others say Elijah, Jeremiah, and others that one of the old prophets is risen again." He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Jesus answered him, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. I also tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my assembly, and the great gates of Hades will not prevail against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will have been bound in heaven, and whatever you release on earth will have been released in heaven." Then he warned them and commanded the disciples that they should tell no one about him, that he was Jesus the Christ. From that time Jesus began to teach his disciples that the Son of Man must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things, and be rejected by the elders, chief priests, and scribes, and be killed, and the third day be raised up. He spoke to them openly. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, "Far be it from you, Lord, this will never be done to you." But he turned around, and seeing his disciples, rebuked Peter and said, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me, for you are not setting your mind on the things of God, but on the things of men." Then Jesus called the multitude to himself with his disciples and said to them, "If anyone wants to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, and whoever will lose his life for my sake and the sake of the good news will find and save it. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses or forfeits his own self? Or what will a man give in exchange for his life? For the Son of Man will come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he will render to everyone according to his deeds. But I most certainly tell you the truth. There are some of those who stand here who will in no way taste of death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom, God's kingdom come with power. For whoever will be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him will the Son of Man also be ashamed when he comes in his glory and the glory of the Father and of the holy angels."